Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I don't know what happened, but I have internet, but there seems to be something going on with the StreamYard and also something going on with Discord. There seems to be some kind of cyber attack or something happening. So I just wanted to hop on and let y'all know I am so very, very sorry. I was not able to end the live with you guys. So my apologies. Here we go. Awesome. Yay. We got this. Now let me see if I can get sound.
Right now, we're waiting for this defendant, along with her defense attorneys, to leave the courthouse. They're going to be exiting right here just in a few minutes. But I think what is surprising to so many is those questions that were so early in the day and very specific, pointed questions about OUI and lesser charges and things of that nature, and how much weight to put on certain evidence, such as Karen Reed's statements outside of the courthouse with various media outlets. You know, I've asked Karen Reed about that many times, and whether or not she was going to testify after she decided not to testify and take the stand in her own defense, which would have been an opportunity for her to explain the context of those particular clips. She said that this jury has heard from her enough and that she actually feels very confident in this jury that she helped select in this entire process. Right now, what one of these officers is doing, the sergeant, they're always telling us, reminding us to let all the parties come through. That indicates that any moment, Karen Reed, along with her defense attorneys, they're going to be walking down these steps here in Dedham. And here they come. Again, all the attorneys remain under a gag order. They can't answer any sort of question. Karen Reed has been making hand signals, the peace sign and love sign to her supporters each and every day as we've been in this deliberation process. We'll see if she answers any questions right now.
Y'all,
Are you going to be able
I don't
to
know
sleep
what's
tonight,
going
Karen?
on. It's starting to frustrate me.
Just a smile. She hasn't answered any questions all day during this deliberation process. She's walking very quickly to her SUVs as they wrap up a third day of deliberations here in Dedham. Everyone will be back here at the courthouse 9 a.m. bright and early tomorrow morning, and we'll see if we end up with an early verdict. This whole community on pins and needles, and aside from the media scuffling around this defendant making her way to her vehicle, it is completely silent here. I'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, Matt, you know, it's interesting. I know here in our studios, we were just so tight with anticipation that this was going to be something more. When it turned out that the jury was just going home, did you get a sense of deflation out there with the folks? Disappointment, I'll call it?
Hi, one sunny day.
I think so. And I think that there was a bit of that yesterday as well. I think that all of the supporters here had hoped for an early verdict. And quite frankly, this defense team in trial number one, if you watch the ID documentary, it shows some slices of video when they're waiting for that verdict watch last year in 2024. And you can show that they were disappointed and they were nervous after it went past one day. And I could be, it may have been the second day or something, but I know that all of these supporters in this defense team was initially disappointed that it wasn't a straightforward verdict and right away last year. And I'm getting that sense this year too.
And as we're watching this unfold, we know they come back at 9 a.m. in the morning. Remind us, what is the normal process when the jury comes back at 9 a.m.? Does Judge Cannoni expect the defense team and the prosecution to be there at 9 a.m. as well, Matt?
Yes.
Yeah, she wants all parties front and center, ready to go. And then when she brings in the jury, she's going to be asking them those questions. Have you seen anything? Have you heard anything? And so far, this jury has not answered that they have noticed anything in social media or anything on the television. And quite frankly, it's hard to avoid this case. Every time I turn on the TV in my local hotel room, this case is on, or they're advertising coverage of this case. You go to the grocery store, every single newspaper has pictures of this case and headlines. It's very difficult to avoid this case in this tight-knit and small community.
Matt, we've talked a lot about, the proliferation of this case in the community. We know that the jurors are from the community, and the court does the best it can to shield them from any of this. Do you get any sense in terms of where they come in and come out, and whether they're aware that there are people outside. I mean, they've done a fantastic job of keeping quiet, not making noise, not
Hello,
infiltrating the
celestial
courtroom in
force.
that way. But just their presence alone.
Just know, you guys, I'm having to stream differently. My StreamYard went down right at the end of the day. Very frustrating. So did Discord. So it's supposedly a cyber attack of some kind that's happened yet again. I'm getting real tired of this. I pay a ton of money, and I mean a ton of money. I can't tell you how much I pay for that program and the ability to do what I'm doing. So it looks like I'm going to have to start looking at other options. It is frustrating. This is the second day within a week, I believe, that we have lost